come join me for lunch. Should we call it lunch? Yeah, so here is the bread, and here inside my plate here I have baba ganoush with some tuna. So I decided to mix my baba ganoush with my tuna. It really tastes good with garlic. Let me enjoy. Welcome to my evening live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Allow me to eat this baba ganoush in peace. The only way to enjoy is you need to use your fingers to dip in and then pinch. Have you ever tried baba ganoush before? So here is my baba ganoush. Come and join me. Come and join me for lunch. They've disappeared. Don't worry, they will come. kamala okulya baanamu njoke mpola okope bulungi. Baba ganoush tastes so good. Omanyi ekiwooma. If you've never tried baba ganoush, you're missing out something. But mine today, I decided to mix it with tuna. Don't mind me, I use my left hand to eat. I use left hand. The way I'm feeling this food, I'm feeling it. Hi Marcus, how are you doing? Hope you're well. You want some? Good morning. So I'm done eating. Hi Manop, hi, how are you? And get your over me now. Nice to I'm just from enjoying my favorite food. Now let me introduce myself with energy. Welcome to Norah's evening live stream. If it's your first time to see me, hi, I'm a Ugandan and this channel is all about cooking tutorial and I share my life here on my channel. Nice to meet you. I don't know whether you're watching from US, Uganda, Jamaica, where else? In India. Namaste. Namaste all my friends from India. Thank you so much for always supporting. Radhe Radhe. I hope everyone is well. this morning, this evening, this afternoon, this night. Yeah. But nice to meet you guys on the 30th of July. Nice to meet you. You and I, we have come from so far to reach here today. A lot of things has happened in this month, but we thank God for the gift of life. Let me hear someone shouting, Amen. Yes, I'm a child of God, and I know you're also a child of God. Don't tell me that you guys don't believe. Don't tell me that you don't believe. Thank you for the heart, darling. Thank you. Let me even say it in Luganda. Oh, I want to kiss one. Thank you. What is that? Nenga, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to Norah's channel, because tomorrow will be August 1st, and August is my birth month. Hey, yes, me, I was born in August. I'm an August baby. You're welcome. You were born in which month? Mercy. Matthew. Mercy. But we should just call you Mercy. Mercy, because why Mercy? Mercy. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup means thank you, but Mercy. Mercy, you were born in which month? Me, I was born in August. August 28th. That's when I was born. That's when this girl was born in that month. But I don't know why people say, some people say I'm stubborn. Some people say I'm kind. Some people say that I'm down to earth. I don't know if all those things are true about me. And some people say she's caring. Anything you say, I say. On which month were you born? Wazalibwa ddi? When is your birthday? Someone yesterday was saying, I don't know whether it's true, I've seen it 2 times. Someone say that when it's your birthday, you don't allow people to pour water on you on your birthday, and on your birthday you're not supposed to have sex. On that same very day, on that day when you were born, you're not supposed. Okay, on the day you remember or you celebrate your birthday, you're not supposed. I don't know whether it's true. Anyway, me, I've never done any of those things. I've never done anything of. No one has ever poured water on me. I've never been with anyone during my birthday. I've always celebrated my birthday anywhere alone with my family and friends. It's not that we are doing party, just sending you messages. That's all my friends do. And another thing that I've heard, it's not good to get married on your birthday. It's not good to start a business on birthday. So when exactly is the right time to do something? When exactly is? When are people supposed to do something? That you're not supposed to do it on that same very day you were born in. You have to choose another day. But women, lost my signal there from there, so I have come and sit out here. It was out, so look chatting. Okay, bear with you, friend, bear with your girl Nora. This is what usually happens to me every Thursday. But I was telling you, my mom is the one who gave birth to me, and I remember she always says that if I didn't give birth at you, if I didn't give birth of you by myself, I wouldn't have believed. Yeah, that's what my mama always says. You know, when you're the third born in the family, and you're kind of humble, but your stubbornness is beyond. but me, I just took after her. Like, if something bothers me, I don't know how to keep it. Like, I tell you what's in my mind, and I'm just an open mind. I just put out something the way it is. I don't know, maybe it's just in our blood at home. We have that thing of, you don't have to keep it. You don't have to keep it. You just have to say it. Say it. I remember one day she said, one day she said, she was like, Nora, if I catch you, that was my mom, if I catch you, I'll beat the hell out of you, and you'll even forget that I'm even your mother. You know how our parents, they are like African parents, they are the parents who, they love you, but they won't show you. They won't show you that they love you. Their way of loving you, it's in the other way around. and when they're disciplining you, they'll tell you that I don't want you to embarrass me, because people will not blame you, they will blame me who raised you. So so when you're being disciplined by your mother, my dad never touched me. My dad never raised his hand on me, but my mom, I can't count. I can't count how many my mom really raised her hands on me and chasing me around. I could run around like what? And then she said that, Nora, sometimes I feel if there is any market where they can sell someone, then they give you money, I would have sold you. But again, she'll say, but I wouldn't sell you because you're the only person, you sleep halfway. Like, I sleep, but I can hear. There are some people when they sleep, you can knock the door for hours and hours, and then you end up sleeping outside. So my mom used to work night shifts. So sometimes she will come maybe evening shifts, and the shifts will end like at around 11 p.m., midnight, and she comes home by at around 3. By around that time, all my siblings are sleeping. Me back then, it was like something used to bother me at night. I couldn't sleep. All my ears would be attentive on the door. That's why my mom used to say, but if I tell you who will open the door, I remember one time my mom was like, okay, let me show you the reason why I always tell you this. My sister, the one I follow, one day slept. She slept, and my mom sat next to her. My mom tried to wake her up. My mom called her. My mom poured cold water on her feet, but my sister never woke up. Imagine. My mom brought a radio next to my sister. My mom played a radio next to her, but my sister never woke up. So my mother was, that's the reason. The only reason, you know, no matter what you do, parents, they will always know everything about you. So me, my mom, she knows all of us. When she tells you that I know you when you're lying, she knows. Hey, and there's no way you're going to act like My mom is someone who just sits there, and the more she grows older, the more she becomes more quiet, and then you're worried, you know. you, you know that person who sits there and just like, hmm? She'll just sit there and then look at you like this. Like someone who is not looking, but she's looking. But she's waiting for the right time to attack you. So, me, if I tell someone that, me, if I tell someone that I was raised by a military mom, you think that I'm joking. Shall we say you guys? She'll sit somewhere and then she keeps quiet, like she doesn't know what's going on. That's how my mom is. And then she'll just keep quiet and then wait for you. And then she'll ask you, is it true or it's not true? Remember, she already knows. But all she wants to know is to confirm from you whether it's true or not. So it's you to say, Mama, whether what's going on is not true or But my mama always says that me, I will know when you're lying and when you're not lying. So don't dare, don't even try. who does not beg for friendship. That's what I love from my mother. She's that kind of a person who tells you the fact. You know, someone who tells you the truth. And then she'll tell you that you will hate me, but remember that no matter where you go, you pretend that you don't know the truth. But if I've told you the truth, you will remember that, oh, there's someone who once told me this and this, but because I never wanted to hear, you know what she always says, that the problem with us, you don't want to be told the truth. You want someone who will play, someone who will cover you up, someone who will not, someone who will just praise you, even if you're doing something wrong. For her, she's like, for me, no. I don't have that time. Oh no, Alan. Hey, Alan Jax, how are you doing? Hey, Jax, Alan Jax. Let me go back here and open up this comment of Alan. Up here, show every comment. Hey, how comes I'm not seeing here, Alan? Where is Alan? Where is Alan? Where is Alan? City or countryside view? Countryside view. I'm not seeing here. Where is Alan? Alan, where are you? When I tap here on my top fan, your name appears. And now Alan has vanished. I'm moving around due to the network. That some people believe in everything. Yeah, some people do believe in everything, but they say on the internet, some people, I don't know how to describe it, but one thing I know is that there are some people that whatever they see on social media, they must do it, they must try it. Mm. There is recently, people are finding their own way. There's someone who usually says that me, I don't know, I cannot give a woman this. I cannot. Have you ever been attacked by people? Hmm? So this person was attacked by so many people. Remember, like, if you say you cannot take care of your girlfriend or give her the needs, but you want her to love you, dedicate her life to you, you should go and date your mother. You know, the thing is that sometimes when you listen to the motivation speakers, someone comes and then motivates you, and that's why me, I always tell you guys that, hey, listen, but don't do as I do, what as I do. Mm-hmm. I might motivate you, but in reality, I'm something else. Mm-hmm. I'm the opposite of what I say. But you'll come out and then you see there's some motivational speakers who will tell you some things and you think they are perfect. In reality, they are the opposite of what they really say. There's in Uganda we are voting. There's an election for a local defense government, like they elect some people, like the LOC one, they are the local governments, like the people who helps around in the community, what. So I saw the news today. The husband went home and started destroying everything at home. Reason being, his wife did not vote for him. And then the wife was like, how can I vote for someone who does not know how to take care of his home? How are you going to take care of the community? If you as a man, you're the total opposite of what you want to be. How? Other people were like, the husband is right to destroy everything at home. How can you as a wife be? Let me tell you guys, they always say that women, we quit before even you know. A woman is she knows that she had already left you a long time ago. But she's still there with you, next by your side. But she had already moved on with her life. So for you do everything, you become a drama king at home. She will just look at you like this. She's just waiting for the right time to get back at you. So this gentleman went home and destroyed everything at home. So the wife was like, I did even the right thing. I did the right thing. No one can lead people when they are the opposite. A leader who cannot, but it's honest, guys. How can you fail to take care of your own home? Your own home, even small things that are needed at home, you cannot take care of it. But you're there out there, you want to lead people. You want to lead people with that behavior of yours. You want to be a leader. When they ask you just for a sugar, or maybe they ask you, they told you we don't have salt, and you're like, are you guys just licking the salt? Are you guys licking the sugar? Why is everything going? They are using it. And you're also using it, you're also using it. So the husband was so mad at the wife. Chili, by the way, hey, let that be a lesson that before you want to lead others, first take care of your home. Make sure that your family is happy. Favorite winter activities? Oh, wearing those cozy clothes. That's what I love about winter. It's cold. I sleep longer. Winter in Umila. Before you take care of others, first make sure that your family, they are okay. Because they are going to embarrass you, like that gentleman. He was embarrassed when the reporters went to his home. They found the home is the opposite of something else. Some people, they were in the comment section, they were like, but how could you as a wife, how can you betray your husband? At least you would have stood by his side. The wife was like, no. I wanted to teach that man a lesson that you cannot say that you want to lead others when you as a person, as a leader, you have no good example. The good example starts from home. A person who will be a good leader, you see them from home. You're not a good leader outside there showing off. Yet at home you're something else. And another one was out there complaining about women. But he was even attacked by his fellow men. This guy was attacked by his fellow men, but how can you come out and say that me, I can never give a woman my money? A woman who asks me for money, a woman who asks me for this, a woman who asks me for this. If you're my woman and you're working and you're earning money, your salary, every time you get your salary, your monthly salary, you have to give it to me first, and I'm the one to give it to you, to calculate and give you what you deserve. People looked at this young man and people insulted. They told him where you come from. Your father wasn't an easy person. We really pity your mother. But the only person who can endure that behavior that you have, it's your mother, because she endured your father. She endured you as a son. So that's the people. You are not going to be with people's children and treat them like that. And it's true, guys. Sometimes we want to behave like our parents. As a man, you want to behave like your dad. If your dad wasn't a provider, you also want to be like that. You don't want to provide, yet you're asking someone to be loyal to you. There is a person who once told me, I've seen two women. These people, they narrated their story. I knew a little about their story, but now where they are, they look even more better. Where even their ex-husbands look at them and then they're like, this woman is doing something terrible to me, yet they're not doing anything terrible to them. They just moved on. They realize that no matter how good marriage sometimes can be, but living in a marriage where you're the father, you're the mother, and you're even taking care of that person who married you, it's another job. They decided to quit. they're doing much better. One of the lady once told me, she was like, you know what, Nora? Me got married at a young age. But when we got married, when my husband started getting some money, we started earning some money, my husband totally changed. From a good man, he started becoming a womanizer around. He sometimes could not stay home. He stopped providing for us at home. And then the lady was like, from there, I suffered with my 6 children. Imagine 6. You're in your 20s, but you already have 6 children. She was like, me, I suffered. I reached a certain time where I asked myself, why did I give birth so fast like this? She told me, Nora, me, I suffered. Sometimes you don't judge a person without knowing them first. The lady told me she started going around with other men to be able to support her children. That's what she told me. And then a chance came in, there is someone who liked her. And then this person gave her money to start over life. She ended up conceiving for that person. And then she had to continue living with this man. And God helped her. She used that money. I'm not saying that it was good, the act she did was good, but because that also seems. But when you're not married, you don't have a ring on your finger. Sometimes you just go with the flow. And then the lady told me this, that the reason why me did everything that I did because I was living with another child, an adult, but an adult who behaves like a child, who want to be treated with respect, but that person couldn't respect you. When you say you want to leave him, he goes and starts using witchcrafts on you. So what I did, I decided to stay because I was tired of me finding myself that I'm being hunted, I'm being witched by the same person. So she stayed in her marriage, but while doing other things also outside. Another one also had 6 children, but her husband never. Have you ever been married at home? Your husband marries you and takes you to their family, and when you cook, he tells you, first take the food that you've prepared so that my mother can taste. If my mother likes what you've cooked, I'll eat. That's all another thing. So when they tell us that, people, we shouldn't be living the same way our parent lived. You shouldn't behave the same way your father behaved with. Those are the reasons why you find marriages are no longer working. Because you're trying to compare yourself with your father. Back in the days, parents, for them, they endured. Nowadays, parents, they don't have time to endure the nonsense. Someone knows that there is working out there, and by working, you can earn money, monthly salary. And then you're telling someone to stay in that marriage. That person won't stay. They will immediately walk out of it. Me, I grew up seeing our neighbor, our male neighbor, when they cook meat, fish, chicken at home, he would be the one to serve. They will cook and then carry food and bring it outside in the daylight. The man will sit on the chair. He will start serving. So we at our home, we had a lot of banana plantation. Our home is surrounded by banana plantation and some trees, different trees, mango trees, guava, wet. We planted a lot of things in our land. So I could go and hide somewhere and look at our neighbor. He used to serve whenever they cook. When they cook vegetables, he never served. So as a curiosity, as they said, you're so curious to know the reason, I asked my mother, Mama, why is it that grandpa, we in our community, when someone is older, you call them grandfather, or when someone is your father's age, that person becomes your father in the community. So I was like, Mama, why is it that grandfather neighbor, I saw him whenever they cook chicken or meat, he's the one always serving. But when they cook vegetables, he does not serve. And that day when they cook vegetables at home, he does not stay home. My mother was like, those are just people with some stupid mindset. Those are people that are not easy to live with. Me, I don't like them. I don't like such behaviors. How can a man be the one serving food? How can a man be the one serving chicken, meat, when it's vegetables in the saucepan you do not serve? Even that day you don't stay home. It's not good. So what's not good for my mother, it's not also good for me. But there are some things which are good. You listen, but you learn something. Like me, there's something that I learned, that sometimes my mom, for her, she's tough, she's kind-hearted person, but our mom raised us in being flogged. You do a small mistake, you're being flogged. So I mean, the only difference that I've learned, but other things I liked about her, is that not every solution is solved by caning. Sometimes caning a child might make them grow up they become disobedient. Yes, they might become good children, but sometimes caning is not listening. Sometimes give your child a voice to be able to speak up. They never gave us a voice to speak up at home. That's the only problem that I did not like. And even if they ask me at home, that's what I always say, that it's good to direct a child on the right way, but sometimes also listen to a child, listen to them. Me, that's what I manage, at least to say that for me I will change this, but yes, there will be disciplining, but not in the way that for us we were be disciplined. Katibe, what have you learned from your parents? What have you learned? You can tell me that me, Nora, may learn this. Me, that's what I learned. So as a man, if your dad used to be stingy, and you also learn to be stingy like your dad, stop it. Stop it. Your dad is your dad. You be you. You be you. I don't know whether I would say it in a right way, but in a correct way, but you should be your own you. Don't be your father's, example. No. We learn, but learn something good about someone. Don't learn bad behaviors from them. Me, I have friends who smoke, but I don't smoke. And sometimes I don't even be around them. I just communicate with them. And when they want to meet me, I tell you openly, if we are going to meet, make sure I don't move around with your cigarette, please. Because I don't like people who smoke. I'm not stopping you to smoke, but for me, when you smoke, when you're next to me, it's going to affect me. So as a friend, if you really respect my health, leave your cigarettes at home, or maybe keep them in your bag. Once we are departed our own ways, you can go on and smoke. For you, it might be good for your health, but for me, it's not good for my health. You should be open with your friends and also learn something. There are some good and bad behaviors. There are some behaviors that we learn from home. It shouldn't be good to take them out there. Hmm? You've met a girlfriend, you want to love you want your girlfriend to love you. You don't know how to spend money on them. And then when your girlfriend has a guy who invests in her, and then you say women are cheaters. Women are not loyal. Huh? Loyalness comes with loyal. Hmm? If you're not loyal to her with some financial things, how is someone going to be loyal to you? Hmm? Do you think someone being loyal to you just comes easily like that? Like, it's even catching a fish, you must drop something. If you're using a hook, you have to put a worm on that hook. I hope I'm making some sense. To catch the fish, if you're using a hook, you have to put a worm. To catch a fish in the sea, if you're using a boat or a canoe, you need to throw a fish net into them. And sometime when you throw that fish net, you have to give it also some time for the fish to fall into the net. Buli kimu kijjanamu ndekategoberera awo ng'oyagala ebintu ebyamamangu. For you want someone's child to love you. You want to be loved unconditionally. But when someone asks you even for small help, you cannot help. You cannot be there for you when you need the other thing. That's when you carry your big head, you're coming. Your big head like my nose, you're coming out. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, what? May the thunder strike that ball. Olimo surviving. Kuba obusiru.